Tempest, Penitent and Short Squeeze, they all finished in a heap, but Captain Cat, who was out of his ground last time, the Celebration Mile, was not out of his ground here, improved smoothly and provides a third winner from as many runners in the last few years for his trainer Roger Charlton, who won this with Cityscape and Thistlebird, and Captain Cat a smooth performance to win this Group 3 readily.
And you'd be pretty brave to bet heavily against this horse reaching something like the heights of Cityscape and Thistlebird, both of whom of course went on to acquit themselves very well at Group 1 level. He's very smart indeed. As Richard said, he does have that slightly ungainly head carriage, but he gives generously through his races, and certainly at Salisbury and today he's given generously in the finish as well. George Baker taking over in the saddle today from James Doyle, who's on duty elsewhere, and Captain Cat has won this most convincingly, for all there may have been excuses in a tactically run race for some of those toward the front of the market, but he has stamped his seal with authority. Jim and Graham.
He most certainly has. In the space of half an hour we've seen two horses put up vastly improved performances. The form of this is a little bit like the Kempton race, Graham, with Balti Boys finishing second. You have to say that it looks maybe dubious in terms of form, but the one thing you have to say is top marks to Captain Cat.
Yeah, he's stylish. George Baker, very patient, always travelling strongly. Ocean Tempest, no excuses. Balti Boys, a bit of a fly in the ointment as regards rating the race. This horse has massive natural ability. Cityscape, Thistlebird, Charlton's previous winners, both won Group 1s. I wonder if this fella can do the same. Over to Emma with George.
George, that was very smooth. Were you impressed with that?
I was. I can't tell you how much he's improved in the last couple of months. And I just couldn't believe how well he was travelling. It was like he was just in a different league to them, and very smooth performance. And a horse who's full of confidence at the moment.
Do you know that, to look at it's not a surprise, is that he's huge. I mean, presumably he's just thriving as he fills into his frame, really.
Yeah, he's taken a long time for everything to click. And, you know, the way he carries his head, he's been called a few names, but, my God, he's come right now, and it's very, very impressive today.
Yeah, you've got some good rides coming up as well. What about the chances of Baccarat at the big one? I mean, he was impressive at Ascot.
Yeah, it was a very good performance, and, you know, normally when you're coming into stepping up to this grade, you'd be thinking you have to find more than sort of 6 or 7 pounds. So he's there with every chance, and if he can just improve a little bit, he's hoping to have a good chance.
Good stuff.
Thanks.
Full and orderly queue. Well, that's what's happening in front of the bookmakers after that race. He was ominous, wasn't he, Captain Cat, as they turned home, travelling incredibly well. He wins the 15 to 8 favourite, and the bookmakers, of course, are intent on taking him on. They have to pay their dues now. Second was number 3, Balti Boys at 18 to 1, who's earned himself a quote for the Cambridgeshire of 25 to 1 from Betfred and William Hill. Third was the Game Ocean Tempest at 11 to 4. Your winner, though, Captain Cat, the 15 to 8 favourite. Not only George Baker got Baccarat right later on, he's got Glenard next in the Old Borough Cup.
All good things come to those who wait. It's been quite a long wait for Captain Cat to really fulfil his potential. Oh, big, gorgeous horse he is by Dylan Thomas. Barry Hurley, of course, is the owner. Runs in the colours of Barry's Seasons Holidays. Barry, many congratulations. He's really getting there now.
He is. He's starting to grow to himself now. Looking really well. Probably the best Roger's had him, he said to me this morning. He's eating better, and he's just really grown into a nice horse.
And Kevin Buckley bought this horse to you, didn't he?
He didn't buy it. He
advised you.
He and I had long chats. No, I'll give Kevin Buckley a lot of credit for
Give him an assist.
Yeah, definite assist. Yeah.
Did you ever think, oh, are we ever going to get there with him? Because you've had to exercise real patience.
I said to Kevin at the beginning of this year, we'll prove he's the best Dylan Thomas this year. We really did fancy him to come on.
Now, there's a little story here, because he's by Dylan Thomas, who was a great favourite of all of ours, of course, and an art winner. Kieran Fallon said he was one of the best horses he ever rode. Now, you own the real Milk Wood, as in Under Milk Wood.
Yeah, and the horse named after it. And he's named, of course, after the character from the pub. Captain Cat was the blind publican in Under Milk Wood, and Rosie Probert, my mare, was his girlfriend.
Oh, fantastic.
So the whole thing is a story around Larne. Larne Park we own as a resort.
And what next for Captain Cat?
Joel Stakes, I think.
Joel Stakes at Newmarket.
Group 2.
And do you think this is a horse that can go through next season and start building up towards Group 1 level?
We're hoping Dubai, yeah.
So perhaps follow the same route that Cityscape took.
Exactly.
Who won this race for Roger?
You're a mine of information, Nick. There's no doubt about that.
Listen, I'd like to lie and say it wasn't, fed to me by a whole bank of expert researchers. Barry, many congratulations today. I'm looking forward to seeing him again.
Thanks, Nick.
Cheers.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.